Welcome back to WIRL in the workshop. What we're trying to do is explore how we can replace this rat's nest of cables to control the points around the layout with something that will allow us to create a mimic board as well. So here's a layout of what we're hoping to achieve on a breadboard. So what we have here is an 18-volt alternating supply, just like we'd use for a normal LG box, a pair of diodes to split the high and low voltages, which are then fed to the outside poles of a double pole center off momentary switch, and it has the other half of the AC supply to the other two poles on the double throw switch. The center tapping then goes to a switch block here, and then to the LGB point motor. And when I throw the switch, it quite reliably throws the point. Now, if I then take a tapping off the supply to the point motor to my breadboard, which has got that layout on, connect it to a 5-volt supply at this right hand end, it mimics very nicely what's happening on the motor. So we have here a reversing plus or minus current, 18 volts roughly. At this end we have a 5-volt DC supply. So to get from one to the other, we come to the breadboard and we have a latching relay here, which allows us to take the momentary circuit and latch it. However, because this is a reversing current, a reversing power, we need a diode network. So here we have two half-bridge rectifying circuits, which then feeds through past the pair of debounce circuits, because obviously the momentary switch is a bit rough. So we have a debounce circuit for one pole and a debounce circuit for the second pole, which then feed through to the to both the latching circuits. So we have one which is a set the relay, and then we have the other circuit which resets the circuit. It just switches the double pole from one to the other. In fact, we're only using half the latching relay here. There is a the relay has independent switches on both sides. And there we have the plus and minus 5 volts, the plus feeding into the relay, which then powers the LEDs through their resistor networks. So here we have it. We have a positive and negative pulse, or two positive pulses, one on the blue line and one on the red line, which confusingly is red and yellow on here, but I'm sure you catch the point. So we can set and reset the relay. Now if I turn off the power and then turn it back on, it comes back exactly as it was when the power was turned off, which is great. However, if I turn the power off and then move the point manually, when we turn the power back on, the lights will be out of sync with the point. However, if you then just click the relay over, click the point, it very quickly comes back into sync. Very nice. So the idea works. I can have 18-volt momentary point switching with a capacity for latch 5-volt LED indicators on a Mimic panel. So I designed a circuit board using fritzing, sent it off to JLC PCB in China, and lo and behold, 8 days later, a parcel appeared. And here it is, the box, and a stack of 5 panels with 9 switching circuits on each panel, which is great. So open them up, very nice. And they're already cut halfway through, so you can snap them off quite easily. And there you have a single card, which can then be populated quite simply. 4 diodes, 2 capacitors, 2 resistors, and a latching relay. And I got it all from Modelling Electronics in the UK. Very, very helpful. They even looked at the design for me. So here we have it. It's all populated with the diodes, my 2 debounce circuits, and the relay. Now, if I plug this in parallel to the circuit that was on the breadboard, and then plug in the output from the card to this additional bit of breadboard, pick up the negative supply from 5-volt negative, plug in the 2 signal wires, and I've already plugged in the power, the positive 5 volts, and now I have exactly the same functionality using the little card, which I'm really pleased about. It's looking very good. So the next step is to design the Mimic panel and then mount the switches and LEDs and the cards, and then connect it all up to the track. But that's all for today. I hope we can have some trains this week if the weather's better. Bye.